Please welcome to the stage co-founder and chief executive officer at Bigger Picture, Dima Adada.
It's really bright out there. Hi, I'm Dima. I am the CEO and co-founder of Bigger Picture. We are a scheduling and execution platform. So what that means, we not only secure appointments, but we manage the workflow throughout the shipment lifecycle all the way to the dock. Now, I know you just heard Tom talk about scheduling automation from Q'd and what that scheduling workflow looks like within your TMS. We do that as well, but we do more. We are a unified scheduling solution where we work with carriers and brokers, facilities, and shippers all across the scheduling lifecycle. We do this because we see that appointments aren't just about a single stop or date and time that needs to be secured, but that appointments are the core in what it means to be successful in moving a shipment. Where a facility may have labor constraints, shippers have specific due dates and on-time and full criteria that need to be met, and your carrier needs to get their miles in and their hours of operation. We are one of the largest proprietary scheduling platforms and databases in the industry. We do not look at an appointment as a single date and time availability, but all the context that comes within that appointment, the full shipment properties. Who's it coming from? Where is it going? Who's the customer? What day of the week is it? What's the product? All the information that's important for us to understand what the right appointment should be for that shipment, what happened throughout that shipment life cycle for us to drive success and learn from every transaction we have today. As we continue to move more transactions through our network, the more intelligent our system becomes in learning the behaviors of not only the carrier, but the behaviors of those facilities and the requirements of those shippers. As you know, exceptions happen. They happen often in our industry. We take that opportunity to learn from those exceptions. In this instance, we see exceptions not only as late trucks, but even when trying to schedule an appointment and not having that ideal date or time available. What are the actions that your teams go through to solve those exceptions? Can we learn from those actions? Every account, every destination or location we're scheduling at has a different rule. No SOP is going to be able to cover real-world scenarios. So instead of having you build out SOPs, we're learning through those transactions. What did your team members do when we weren't able to secure that appointment? How do we learn from that so that in the future, we can handle those exceptions on your behalf? We've continued to build one of the largest networks where we're scheduling over 40,000 appointments a month across 15,000 locations. Every one of these transactions has improved our ability to get smarter, faster, and better. We not only improve the lead time in which we're securing those appointments, we're actually reducing the exceptions that your team have to touch through that intelligence layer. So instead of kicking that back as an exception, we weren't able to secure the appointment, or we need to reschedule the appointment, Bigger Picture is now taking that off the plates of your operations team. The result of that is that we're seeing reps managing 30 loads a day now to over 100 loads. You're increasing their productivity significantly. We not only provide that intelligence and insight for our carriers and learn from their transactions, we're building a database around the facilities that we're interacting with across our carrier network, learning from their behaviors to not only improve the way that we schedule, but also to be able to provide better intelligence on how to navigate facilities that we just can't change their behaviors. This is an example of a facility that we saw 13% success rate on automation, where we learned quite a bit through the transactions over email. How quickly do they respond? In this instance, they responded in 48 hours on average to an email. They rarely gave you the appointment date and time that you requested, typically a 2-day variance there. We looked at how our appointments were performing at these locations. When our drivers were arriving, how long they were waiting, what the duration was, what the detention implication was for those times, and repositioned what target times we were looking for to eliminate those delays in the future. As we work with more warehouses, deploy dock scheduling, there's opportunities like this where we can actually improve that process for everyone involved in those transactions. As I mentioned, we not only look at scheduling, but we go from scheduling all the way to the dock. We see that that final step within those appointments is the execution and ensuring that the right truck is arriving at the right location for the right appointment. So as brokers, when you're booking appointments, you're booking the appointment under your brokerage name. But then you're booking a carrier and dispatching that driver. With all the theft and security issues that we're seeing in the industry, and with our ability to already be connected into all of these locations, we're now able to pass forward at time of dispatch who the carrier is, what driver is going to be arriving, and providing that back to the facilities for them to verify that it's the right driver for the right load. They have the option to receive this over email or even opt into our application where they can see the driver's been dispatched and verify back to you that that driver has arrived and that information is correct. Bigger Picture is not just looking to be another automation tool. Our focus is driving better performance across the entire network. Every appointment, every shipment has another implication if it doesn't go as planned. So our focus is not only to get the right appointment, but to drive efficiency and better profitability and performance for everyone involved in our supply chain. Thank you so much for your time. If you would like, we have a kiosk in back. Come by and learn some more about Bigger Picture.